Hello, good day, viewers. Today we'll be looking at the question. Question number one says, determine the functional group present in the following compounds. So we have A, proteins, B, the arachidonic acid, which is also called the carboxylic acid. Then we have C, we have the arcanol. D, we have the arcanates. Then E, we have the alkenes. Then F, we have the esters. Then G, we have the ethers. Then H, we have the cyano group. Now, before you start determining the functional group that are present in this compound, you need to know what is a functional group. Now, we said that a functional group, this is where I am talking about the functional group. So we said that a functional group is a bond or a radical present in a molecule which determines the chemical reactivities of that particular compound. I repeat, a functional group is an atom or a bond, even a radical, that is present in a molecule which determines the chemical properties of that compound or of the molecule. So we pick the first one, which is the protein. Now, when we talk about protein, we said that amino acid are the basic structural units of protein. So that means the during the digestion of protein, or the end product of the digestion of protein, is amino acid. So whenever they ask you to determine the functional group that is present in protein, automatically you are going to determine the functional group that is present in amino acid. So now protein contains amino acid. So proteins, we have the amino acid here is going to be, we have the hydrogen, it will bond to carbon, this will bond to an alkyl group, this will bond to amino group, then this one will give me carboxylic what group. Now they are asking, what is the functional group present here? So protein, which this is the structure of amino acid. This is the amino acid. So like I said, the basic structural unit of protein is amino acid. So the end product of the digestion of protein is also an amino acid. Now the functional group that is present in protein is bifunctional. That means protein has two functional group, which is amino acid has two functional group. Then the first functional group, the first one is this, while the second functional group is this. So how do you, if you are asked to write the name of to identify the functional group present in protein, you say number one, you write the amino group, which is NH2, for you to get your full mark, name and the formula. Then it, because I said is bifunctional, that means has two functional group, this one and this one. So which is the, you say the carbon or the carboxylic, yes, this is carboxylic, the carboxyl group, which is COOH. So this is the answer to this first question. I hope that is clear. So this is the general representation of amino acid. Then the functional group present is this and this. Is that clear? So we move on to the next one. So the next one says arachidonic acid, which is also known as the carboxylic acid. So we said that the carboxylic acid contains a general molecular formula, which is CnH2n plus 1 COOH. Then in this case now, let's substitute where n is equals to 1. If you do n is equals to 1, we have CH, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1, 3. Then I'll have my COOH. So now this is ethanoic acid. This is ethanoic acid. So what do I do here now? I have to rewrite this thing. So this structure and this structure, they are the same thing. So they are asking me what is the functional group in this compound. So the functional group is this place. This is the functional group. This is COOH, which is the carboxyl carboxyl functional group. That is the answer to that one. Are we good now? That is the answer to that one. So we move on to the third one, which is the arcanol. The arcanol. So the arcanol has a general, this is number 2, this is what this 1, 2. Then number 3 is the arcanol. The arcanols. So arcanol has a general molecular formula of CnH2n plus 1OH. This is the general molecular formula for arcanol. So substitute n equals to 1. Wherever you see n here, just put 1. We have C1H, 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3, then OH. This one just give me methanol. So I will have CH3 bond OH. The functional group is the OH, which is the hydroxyl functional group. This is the functional group OH. Okay, in your exam, you write it like this. The functional group is, you call it hydroxyl functional group. Hydroxyl functional group, then you now put dash OH. This one can be in brackets. Hydroxyl functional group, always put this dash, because this dash means there is an alkyl attached to it. That is why, look at it, this is the alkyl, this is the dash. So same thing with this guy here, because carbons are coming from here. They have carbon. All right, we move on to the arcanol. So which is the number 4. Number 4, we have the arcanol. So I can use this place for arcanol. Okay, let me use this place for arcanol. Then I have number 4, which is the arcanol. I'm here, arcanol. So arcanol have a general representation of arrow bond C, we have double bond O, we have bond H. This is the general representation for arcanol. Arrow C, double bond O, single bond to hydrogen. This is arcanol. So the functional group of this is the functional group, which is dash CHO. This is the functional group. This is the functional group. So what do we call this functional group? These are the aldehyde. This is an aldehyde. It's an aldehyde group. So this is the functional group present in arcanol. Then number 5, we have alkene. Alkene. Let me have my number 5 here. Number 5, we have the alkenes. This one is very simple. Alkene has a general molecular formula of CnH2n. So the general molecular formula is CnH2n, where n is 1. Substitute it. You now have CH2 times 1, 2. CnH2n, right? But you note this place. Note that alkene, the number of n in alkene starts from 2. But in alkane, the number of n starts from 1. That's why you have methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, just like that. You have 1, methane, 1, ethane, 2, just like that. So, but for alkene, it starts from 2. For alkyne, the one that ends with YNE, something like that. So that one is also 2. But alkane starts from 1. So now, I substituted n equals to 1 here. So I'm having CH2, which is wrong. So I have to substitute n equals to 2 here. So if I put n is equals to 2 here, I will have C2, 2 times 2, 4. I will have C2H4. So this is the simplest alkene. The simplest alkene is ethene, while the simplest alkane is methane. So if we let's expand this one. If we expand, we have C double bond C. We now have hydrogen here. We have hydrogen here. We have hydrogen here. We also have hydrogen here. This is C2H4. So the functional group present in this alkene is the double bond that is present in this middle. So the functional group present here, you will just say is the alkene, which is the double bond. This is the functional group present here. This is the functional group that is present here, which is the NE, which is which is the alkene functional group in. For alkyne, we know we have alkyne, A-L-K-Y-N-E. This is alkyne. Alkyne, if you substitute N equals to 2, you have CnH2n minus 2. Then N equals to 2, you now have C2H, 2 times 2, 4, minus 2, 2, 2. So this one will now give me C triple bond C, because alkyne is triple bond, while alkene is double bond, while alkane is what? Is single bond. So if I do this one now, this is carbon carbon C2H2, there will be only one hydrogen here. There will be only one hydrogen here. So the functional group here is this triple bond, which is the I. For this guy here, the functional group is the in. Are we good now? So for alkane don't have functional group. It doesn't have functional group. So for esters, let me quickly do for ester. Let me see if I can manage this space for ester. So for ester, which is number 6, so for ester, we have ROCOOR. This is the functional group for ester, ROCOOR, which you can rewrite like C double bond O bond O arrow. So this is the same thing as this one. So the functional group for ester is, we have dash COO dash or dash COO arrow. So whichever one you take, they are both correct, which are the alkanoids. You know ester are named as alkanoids. Esters, they are named as alkanoids. That is the functional group. So tell me the functional group present in ethers and in cyano group in the comment section below. If you like videos like this, please follow me for more. Thank you.